Hi, me again. Some people might wonder why I put that elf costume on regularly, or any kind of costume on regularly, but primarily that one, because you can't be sad while wearing that. You just can't. You can't be sad in public when you're dressed as an elf. Because it just puts a smile. I need to have a smile on my face. It's just my way of getting through everything. You got to be able to put a smile on your face, And Shirley Temple sang that, So I got to start taking care of myself a little bit better. Yes, I probably need my mental health, but stubbornness doesn't fucking end. But that's why I've been putting it on. That's why I've been shopping with it. That's why I've been doing all that. And then, because here I am almost trapped with my thoughts, and my thoughts are not good 90% of the time. So, you know, when I'm a character, when I DJ, because I get on my highs when I'm doing something that involves that. So, and I get all sorts of responses, which is great. And I like seeing a smirk on people's faces. So I'll be wearing it probably every freaking day until the end of the year. I'll find a different costume after that or something, you know. Because this year's just been something. And yes, I've stopped taking my own meds, which probably doesn't help. But I have a love-hate relationship with medications. Hold on, let me go shut off this music. Yeah, my mind's struggling at times. I finally slept. So I got to sleep around 5:30 tonight or last night, and overslept. So I originally woke up at 8, and then I was like, no, I can go back to sleep. Never trust that, because I woke up at 11:30, which was a half hour late for this place, and that doesn't help at all. Because I'm already getting attitudes from people, even when I'm on time. I'm just financially just not doing well. DJ Dan has been dead for the most part this year. This has been one of the worst years in 20 years of doing it off and on. It was even better when it was better money when I was doing the bar that was slave trading me in a way. Uh, you know, sometimes I'd rather have that during the weekdays, but I stopped drinking for the most, for 99% of my life now with that. So if I have a drink, it's just to, before I have to say people's names, sometimes I may need a shot here, just to get the nerves sometimes when the nerves are starting to go, because there's still nervousness, even though I've spoken in front of hundreds of people. And even with this, I have nerves, being in front of people sometimes, but that's probably because my mental state is not up to par where it should be. And I know, meds, push meds. I know, probably could do good. And I don't know what I have, because nobody told me my diagnosis. I mean, the last diagnosis is I think I had, depression, and stuff like that. But, depression is 90% of the time can be solved, you know. But we're living this life that we're in. If if greed can stop happening, and groceries can go back to a reasonable price for most things, then maybe a lot of people's depression will be gone. Not saying it's the only key. There's so many keys to life that are just not in balance. But I just needed to come back on here and release my thoughts. Now you got to start writing again. And not saying I was any talented. I might have been told I was talented when I was in middle school, because all words were good words. It's funny when I now watch TikToks of people doing this that I was doing 20 years ago in school, you know, before all this existed. And I should have been thinking right. But I don't want to go into too much personal today. So that's not what today's thing was about. Just today was just about why I wear that elf costume out while I'm doing people's groceries and their prescriptions while trying to make a little bit of money on the side. That's all hit and miss sometimes too. Sometimes it's not worth the hour of effort that goes into it for financial purposes. Anyways, financially not worth it. But like I said, when I get smirks and smiles and all that, it's worth it to me. Why I do things for schools at cheaper rates. I know I could charge more. I'm probably gonna be charging less for weddings soon too, because I just need to be able to get back into doing it more often, more and more. And the word of mouth, my reviews are speak volumes for what I am and what I do and who I am. But when I'm not that, I'm not that. I'm like that 60% of the time, but 40% of the time, I wouldn't want to be near my mind. But that's why I wear that costume. That's why it's not a it's in a way a mask. It's a smile that's not there. But you can't be sad while in character. While I'm DJ Dan, I cannot frown. I'm all about entertainment. Hold on 1 second. Now that was somebody trying to call another room, and I forgot how to do that because I haven't transferred rooms too many times because we haven't had too many rooms, so I forget it. It's not like riding a bike, I guess. But yeah, that's why I do that, and I haven't been able to shower too much yet because I ran out of the house. So I have New Year's coming up, and I have the Polar Plunge coming up on January 24th, 25th. That's gonna be fun. I did that last year, and now I was originally scared to jump in that cold water, but for a good cause, you do it. But I'd love to do more for a good cause, but just life just has its moments. So just keep your head up, keep going through. We'll get through it every day. Every day above ground is a good day. And if no one told you I love you today, I love you